So Sagittarius, I know I am super late with these readings. It's been a rough month. School, had a friend die. Mercury retrograde, I guess, and all these planets has not been no joke. It has been insane. But I'm going to try to get through these. Alright, so this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also can apply to anywhere that's prominent in your chart, I guess is the right word. I don't know. Take what resonates, leave the rest. The energy can be vice versa, meaning it can be from the point of view of the person that you're dealing with. Also, time is fluid, so it could be happening now, or it could be coming up in a couple of weeks. Just use your intuition while you're watching this. Like I said, if it doesn't, take what resonates, leave the rest. If none of it resonates, then it means it's just not for you. Check your other signs, and also check for other readers here on YouTube. This message, like any other message, another video, it's meant for who it's meant for. So if it doesn't make sense, that means it's not meant for you. Okay? Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all that already do. You guys are awesome. So let's go ahead and see what's up. Alright. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What information do you want Sagittarius to know for mid-July? Thank you. Alright, so what's been going on in the past for my Sagittarius? You deserve love. Alright, you are lovable. Interesting. Which you came out, the Sagittarius card for me. Alright, what's been going on in the present moment for my Sagittarius people mid-July 2019? Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Alright, and what is in store for the near future for my Sagittarius people mid-July 2019? Alright, very soon. Clearly decide what... Why is it not focusing? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Bottom of the deck. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Alright. So let's clarify. Alright, angels, why is you deserve love here for my Sagittarians in the recent past? Why is you deserve love here in the recent past for my Sagittarius people? Two more shuffles I'm hearing. One, two. Alright. Alright. Okay, so you could have been dealing with another Sagittarius, maybe Capricorn, but it was a toxic situation, so you decided to leave. I mean, that's pretty cut and dry. You decided to leave because you knew you deserved love, and you knew you deserved somebody to treat you better than what this person was treating you. This person could have been dealing with drugs, addictions, could have been messing around. Again, I always say use your intuition. If you know what was going on, then it applies, okay? But regardless, this person that you were dealing with in the past wasn't treating you the way that you should be treated. And so you decided that you were going to stand your ground. So you have the devil reverse with the Seven of Wands. Alright. Also, if you notice that I'm doing a different way of picking cards, I don't know, I'm been led to kind of feel the energy and pick out the cards instead of just shuffling and see what comes out. So, just to explain that. Anyways, so, yeah, you decided to let go of anything that wasn't making you feel respected, loved, cared for. You decided just to get the hell out of Dodge, basically. And you realize that, you know what, from now on, I'm going to protect me and myself and my boundaries. No one else is going to ruin my confidence. No one else is going to take advantage of me. No one else is going to make me feel less than I deserve, because as long as I have my own self-respect and my own boundaries, no one can take that away from me anymore. So you learn that in loving yourself, no one can ever make you feel like worthless again. Because when you know who you are, when you know that you are the shit, when you know your own self-worth, you will only deal with people that reflect that. And in the past, you didn't see that about yourself, which is why you got into situations with people that didn't treat you like you deserved. All right, so let's go look in the present. So we have let go of controlled issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. 3 shuffles I'm hearing. 1, 2, 3. All right. Clarify, let go, control issues for me, Spirit. Yeah. One more card, Spirit. So you decided that you are not going to worry anymore about this past relationship or this past person that you thought was the one for you or that you had a deep bond with. You're letting go of the idea of feeling like somebody needs to complete you. You have the 8 of Wands. You have the 8 of Swords reversed with the 7 of Pentacles reversed, right? So let go of controlled issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Which, if you obviously are, coming here for a love reading, I feel like you're going to be finally letting go of like how you meet the person. If you meet anybody right now, that you are finally getting out of your head. You're finally getting out of your head about, are you good enough? You're finally getting out of your head about is anybody ever going to love me the way I love myself or the way that I want to be loved? Am I ever going to get married? Am I ever going to find the one? Am I ever going to be happy? You're letting go of all that stuff because you're realizing when you focus on lack, it brings more lack, which is probably why stay optimistic about your love life is here. You have to be optimistic, positive thinking to bring in those positive things, because of what you put your focus and attention on is what grows. So if you keep thinking or focusing on the lack of, you not having somebody or this not working out the way you feel should have, but remember, everything works or everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. So even though you feel like it was a loss, it's not a loss. It is meant to put you on the path of where you're supposed to go. Sometimes we don't learn lessons when we're supposed to learn them because we can be a little hard-headed. So the universe brings people into our lives to learn those lessons. And until we learn those lessons, we're going to keep repeating those cycles. And the lesson itself could have been, love yourself before you have to love yourself before you can really truly love anybody else, because we can only love at the capacity, or we can only love somebody else at the capacity that we love ourselves. That's why you see so many hurt and damaged and broken and unhealed. They're all unhealed people, okay? That they don't know how to love properly, but that's because they don't love themselves. And until they learn to love themselves, they will not be able to fully be in a healthy, good relationship. Okay? As within, so without. Everything's a reflection of what our inner world is. So, the universe is patting you on the back, I'm hearing, of finally getting to the place where you're just like, you know what? I don't care about how things come to me anymore. Like, all I know is that my job is to be happy, to work on myself, to heal my wounds, to be loving, compassionate, kind, to set up boundaries, to respect myself and others, my job is to work on myself and to be positive and to manifest those positive things. And however universe is going to work it out means it's for my best. And you're finally realizing that. So that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, you're no longer like being sad over what wasn't. You're letting go. You're moving on. You're moving forward. All right. So, let's see. Very soon. Why is very soon here for my Sagittarians? Mid-July. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Alright, clarify very soon for my Sagittarians. We got the 4 of Swords. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So we have the 4 of Swords with the Death card. That's a 4, and that's 13, which breaks down to a 4. That's 2 4s, right? Angels, Spirit, Universe has had your back through all of this, and it was wanting to make you leave a situation that you couldn't see that was really toxic for you, and so it caused the breakdown in the past. It caused the fuckery, basically. It caused the unhealthiness, the abusiveness, the emotional detachment. It caused all of that because this person wasn't supposed to be with you. It was a lesson. And even though you felt a strong connection to this person, we have to realize that just because we feel a strong connection to somebody doesn't mean we're meant to be with that person. It just can mean that they're familiar to us, meaning they might be part of my soul tribe or your soul tribe, where in a past life they could have been your friend, they could have been your mother, they could have been your husband, they could have been your sister, they could have been your child. So you feel that bond because you've lived other lives with that person. Okay, you got to realize we come into this life with soul contracts. So their soul contract with you could have been literally to get you to realize that before you can find, a person to really settle down with, you need to find love within yourself first. I mean, unbreakable, unshakable, like true love of yourself. Because that will lead you on your path of what you're supposed to do in this life. Finding love is not what our main purpose in this lifetime is. Now, it can help us with our destiny, but it's not our destiny. Okay? So the universe is trying to show you, there's somebody more compatible with your life path. There's somebody that will walk that journey with you. And even though it sucks that you wish it was this person, it is what it is. We have to move on. We have to move forward. Dwelling in the past will just create more future situations that remind us of our past. Of course, we need to mourn, we need to process, we need to grieve, because repressed and suppressed emotions are actually more dangerous than consciously thinking about the past. So we process, we grieve, we mourn, we cry, we however you deal with emotions, you do it, and then you let go. You let go and you realize what it is, what it was for, the lesson that was learned, and you move forward. And you have moved forward. And so in the future, Spirit is trying to tell you very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Because it's trying to make a way for somebody to come in, but there's still some things that need to die first. We have the 4 of Swords with death. Okay? There's still some things that need to die first. So Spirit wants you to, you're going to be taking a time out reflecting on, you have 3 of Swords here, which sometimes, so this card sometimes shows me, it's reflecting what was the truth, the clarity about the heartbreak that you went through. What purpose is it serving? What can you gain out of it? What strength do you now have? Now can you be vulnerable with emotions without feeling rejected? Because the thing we have to realize, Spirit's not going to give us our true love if we don't know how to treat them. If we are still guarded, if we think vulnerability is stupid or weak, or we're never going to let somebody hurt us again, we're not going to get who we're supposed to who we're supposed to be with. Again, because why would the universe put somebody like that in somebody else's life? Would you want to have somebody that's cold and guarded and has baggage that they haven't released yet and still stuck on their ex? Doubt it. Not my story. So there's still things that need to die. And I feel like that when you let go, I'm hearing that, so meditate on what you've been through. And if you need to relive the process, relive it, even though it's going to suck. You're going to cry a lot, but there's going to be clarity gained from looking back at why you went through what you went through. And that clarity gained is going to show what needs to die in you, what needs to be released, what old thought patterns, what old behaviors, what things need to be transmuted in order to be a healthier version of yourself. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, no one's ever going to be perfect, but we as souls should always strive to be the healthiest version of ourselves in order to bring light to the world and to help other people. Okay? Love is a bonus, right? So you could have been dealing with, well, we have air, a little bit of earth, Capricorn, Scorpio, and fire. We don't have any cups though. So you could be really trying to not be emotional about this and trying to not give into crying and feeling sad about this. But sometimes that's, if you are still ruminating about what happened and like every time it pops in your head, you're like, fuck that. Like maybe you do need to cry it out. There needs to be some kind of release in order, because the universe is trying to bring something in. It's trying to bring somebody else in for you. But if you're holding on to that hurt, it's going to stall that new beginning for you. All right, so let's pull some advice cards. What advice do you have for my Sagittarians mid-July 2019? 2019. Two more shuffles. I heard 2013, and I wasn't going to say anything, but it kept bothering me. 2013. So something could have happened in 2013 that caused almost a cycle to start of pain and hurt. You could have met somebody in 2013, or an issue that happened in 2013 that was very toxic, and then all of a sudden you keep seeing yourself repeating the same patterns. Say that you were dating a drug addict in 2013, okay, and shit went down, and then all of a sudden you realize, I keep falling in love with drug addicts or people that have addiction problems. What the hell? Or, alcoholics or mentally abusive people. There is something in your past, like I said, that is going to, I'm hearing the root of the issue. You need to get to the root of the issue of why you let that happen. And listen, I know it's not a popular opinion, but it's a true opinion. People will only treat us the way we allow them to treat us, okay? We can say all day long, I can't believe Joe or Cindy did this to me. They're such a piece of crap. They're a schmuck, blah, 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 blah. You can say that all day long. But the thing is, at the end of the day, it was your duty as a human that as soon as you started seeing red flags, you backed away. It's our job also to use our intuition when we're dealing with people. But don't see it that you're the one to blame, because obviously people lie to us. I've been lied to so many times about people, about their stuff. But I had rose-colored glasses on, and I refused to see the warning signs, and I refused to listen to my intuition that was saying, maybe not. But the thing is that we got to realize too is that every bad situation we go through, spirit will use it for our gain. So yeah, even though you went through some tough shit and you wish you would have left and, you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda, lessons for the future. Okay, you know what to look for, you know to use your intuition, and now you're stronger because you've gone through it. All right, so don't beat yourself up to it, but don't put 100% blame on the other person. It takes two to tango, right? All right, what advice do you have for my Sagittarians? July 2019. Thank you, Spirit. All right, 3 cards for advice. Yep. Get used to, you need to start. All right. All right. So we have the 9 of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles with the 3 of Wands reversed. And so what I'm hearing for this is, as you get into more so of loving yourself and just like letting go of control issues and just enjoying life in the moment and enjoying life for what it is and being great, having gratitude. I hate that word. It sounds so weird to me now. But having gratitude for what you have, not for what you don't have, is what's going to bring in this new cycle of change. What's going to bring in this new cycle of things that you've been wanting. It's going to bring the new cycle of shit you've been praying for. And I'm hearing with this, the 3 of Wands reversed, start feeling it now. Don't wait. Don't talk about things in the future like, oh, I can't wait to have my husband, or oh, I can't wait to have my wife. Oh man, I can't wait to have children. Oh, but you know, like, stop talking about things as if they're in the future. Talk about them as they are now. It's a basic technique of law of attraction and manifestation. You talk about things in the now. I am happy. I am satisfied. I am loved. I am fulfilled. I am this. Whatever you want to, you know, have your affirmations for. But talk about it in the now. Feel it in the now. Because things come to us off of energy and vibration. So match the vibration. Be aligned with the vibration of what you want. Don't stop thinking it's so far off, because you keep thinking it's going to happen tomorrow or, you know, years from now. And that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to keep being stalled. Okay, because the only real moment that we really have is right now. Now. The present now. Because even 5 seconds ago is a memory now. You will never be able to be back in that moment. Right? So it's all about the now. It's all about the now. All right. So I'm going to pull 3 more cards from here, see if there's any additional messages or advice. And then we are done. All right. Any additional messages or advice do you have for my Sagittarius people? July 2019, mid-month. July 2019, mid-month. I'm hearing for some of you, because I kept seeing the Hierophant when I was shuffling, and I'm seeing spiritual journey here when I'm shuffling. And the thing is, you got to realize a lot of you don't, how can I say this? You feel like you're a victim to circumstances. You feel like, why does something never work out for me? Why does everybody else get to be happy but me? Why does this blah, 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 blah? But you got to realize these certain events have been happening in your life because it's part of a bigger picture. It's meant to wake you up to the spiritual nature of yourself, whether to ascend even higher or to start your journey, period. Do not think that any of these circumstances, these situations, these people, do not think any of it is coincidence, or it's just don't take it at face value. Everything has a deeper meaning to it. Everything has a deeper meaning to it. All right? And everything is a reflection of what's going on in our inner world. So if you're having a lot of chaos in your outer world, there's a lot of chaos in your inner world. People will show us things that we need to heal. And that's why people keep going through patterns of friends, patterns of relationships, patterns in your family, because they do not realize the things that need to be healed. And the pattern will keep persisting until it is healed, so you can go into the next cycle, to the next phase, to the next level. Okay. All right, so what do you have for my Sagittarians, July 2019? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Gotta crack my knuckles. Sorry. All right, 3 cards. Come on, what did I say? Exactly. Oh, you got 2 of them. All right. So be careful. If somebody's going to try to come back from your past and try to come into your life now, okay, that might be why it's saying very soon, decide what you want, because this devil energy from the past might be trying to come in. And if you don't heal what needs to be healed, I'm hearing self-esteem and self-worth, abandonment issues, rejection issues, this person might come back and it will put you in the same cycle again, and it's not going to be fun. They could have had you in a secret third-party situation, or it could have been known, and there could have been addictions going on. And I'm hearing the addictions are all a result of lust and insecurity, because a lot of times people try to fill insecurity with lust. They think, oh, well, I don't feel good about myself, so I'm going to have sex with somebody to feel validated. Again, if this doesn't jive with you, if you're like, that's probably not it, then it's not your story. Remember, there's many people watching this, so there's going to be, take what resonates, okay? But there were some kind of toxic behaviors and toxic patterns that this person or people in the past had, okay? And I feel like they might be trying to come back. So very soon you need to get over this person, or you need to get to the level that you are strong enough to know that you have better options. You have better options. Okay? You have better options. And stop wondering how it's going to happen, but because it's going to happen. And opening up emotionally, I think I talked about that. Oh, yeah. Don't shut down because of this. Our heart actually generates more power than our brain does. All right? So now science is starting to wonder or quantum physics really, do we create more from a heart or from a mind? Is our heart like a second or a first brain? And you know what I'm saying? So opening that up emotionally is going to help a lot in feeling amazing about yourself and knowing that you don't need anybody. But you know what? When the right one comes along, that you'll take it. But you're not going to be waiting on shit that, waiting if somebody's going to pick you, waiting if somebody's going to come back, because you don't care anymore, because you're enjoying life. You're enjoying life. And as you open up emotionally, you're going to see the beauty of life more than you ever had before. Okay? So keep working on it. Things are going to change for the better. Things are good. Things are coming. You just have some more work to do. And unfortunately, that's pretty much 99% of the population. Maybe 99.5. We always have work to do. Okay? So, I hope that resonates. Like I said, if it doesn't, take what resonates, leave the rest. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Check your other signs, and if it doesn't completely resonate, then check out other readers here on YouTube, because you have to find who is your tribe, who's on your frequency, all right? So hope y'all have a freaking great month. Y'all take care, okay? Love and light.